All right, everything is still set up. Cool. Hurry up and stream. The fuck do you mean? You sent that as I clicked go. Hurry up and stream. I'm here. Barb, you don't even have a... Why don't you have a sub? You gave out 50 subs and don't even have one. Don't buy one for yourself. You don't need to. You don't need to do that. You don't need to spend more money. Just saying. What the fuck? Just wild to me. All right, we're gonna... I saw the, like, draft a, permanent draft a room last time we played. I'm gonna try to get that so I can start permanently having rooms to draft. And if I could pick that one, great. Thank you for gifting a sub. Tier 3 to Barbados? Thank you so much for gifting a tier 3 sub to Barbados. That means a lot. Like, so very much. Thank you for the hydrate and posture as well. Hi, Nautica. Nautica, I hope that you're doing better after that apparently horrible event that I heard that you went to, that I dodged because I didn't want to listen to the brain rot. Anyway, time to draft some rooms. You can't take it back. It's too late. The deed has been done. We're gonna go parlor. I like the little puzzles. Puzzles make me happy. I like the little thing. So okay, so we have this box. Well, that's a lie. This box is that's a lie. So what? This has to be the truth. The box that claims to be the black box has the gems, and I believe that was the blue box. Blue box. The blue box is the one with the gems. 2 gems. I don't want the commissary. Really care for it. We're gonna grab the den. The den should have a single gem in the room. I'm gonna keep going forward. Let's go ahead and grab the corridor, which always remains unlocked. You gonna jump off a cliff in Minecraft? Ugh, let's not. Do you have a water bucket at least? You know, as long as you have a water bucket, it's pretty solid. Definitely do it. Not too much of an issue. That requires it. This is all bad. So I'm gonna grab this one. If I have to spend a gem, I'm going to spend a gem in a more logical solution. Value solutions. I can't speak. That's okay. That's a free room. The bedroom is a really nice free room spot, which is fun. Look at me. I am trying to get the draft room still, which is going to be somewhere. The billiards room is going to head into a dead end if I do that. But I really like the puzzle. I mean, if it's a dead end anyway, I might as well rock it as the nursery. Because then any bedrooms that I grab will quickly turn into things that I can use. There's always a chance for items to be in the rooms. Okay, let's run all the way back. Let's try to go, I think we can go back to the courtyard and try to go up the center. Anyway, how is everyone? I know that I was just in call with a couple people. And I know how Nautica's doing. Nautica's not doing. And that's okay. Let's grab the free room and get some extra steps. I'm very energetic for someone who's playing a very calm game. I do want the billiards room. I really like the billiards room. I like the puzzle, and I do like math. So we're going to do some maths. Okay, time to do some maths. So, start out with +8. 18 minus 4 is 14. That's times 1. So that's 1 times 1. Plus 1 times 1. Divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so we have 12 minus 9 times 10 divided by 15. So that is going to be 12 minus 9 is 3 times 10. 30 is divided by 15 is 2. Where is the 2 on a billiards board? Not billiards board, dartboard. Billiards is behind me. 2. That is perfect. Let's go. Doesn't look like there's much else in here. So go. That requires special keys. requires a silver key. Open up anything, it looks like. I don't really want to use the silver key. I don't know what it's for. Actually, wait, no. I want to know what the silver key does. Is this going to open a specific room? Oh, this room can rotate. 7 locked doors. I want this. All of the doors are locked. And I can't open them. However, I can go try to get more keys. And if I can get more keys, then we have a good chance to just unlock all of those. It's a lovely little free room. I really like that room. Nice little just free room. Let's grab the den. It's the bunk room. This counts as 2 rooms, so it's going to give me 10 steps back, right? Because it counts as 2 rooms. Yeah, it gives me 10. There's 2 beds. Grab all these lovely little coins. Oh, there's a little game box here. I didn't actually look at it. I love the clutter in this game. The clutter is really nice. It reminds me of like if we were walking around in a game of The Sims, ironically. There's a box. We'll need to get a key for that box at some point. Let's try going left. Try not to soft lock ourselves. Okay, the drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this. You may... Oh, cool. So I can basically farm just about any room that I want. I wonder if we can keep redrafting. Can I just free draft? Oh, I do need that. The compass. So we're gonna grab the compass because we have it too. Cool. I have grabbed my item. Alright, let's see if we can't infinite draft the weird thing. Oh no, it's just a one thing. Okay. Well, that's a shame. So, oh well. I understand why that's not the case, at least. Commissionary. I believe that's a run ender, though. It might not be. We might get a key out of the closet. If we get a key out of the closet, we can continue. Greater chance of finding items in rooms. That's actually a pretty solid find. We can walk all the way back to the big hallway of rooms and stuff and things. We also could open this and risk it. Honestly, I'm willing to risk it for some gems. There's not going to be a key in here, I know it. Yeah, we can't even draft rooms now. What a shamble. I've made a mistake. And that is that run. We have discovered a new room, though. I knew that was going to happen. I should have just kept going. Oh, well. Try again. I do lose the compass, though, now. Which is unfortunate. I should have went and stored an item. I should have went and stored the lucky item. That's my bad. Save and continue. Try again. All right. Also, I will most likely not be on tomorrow for a birthday stream. So if you have any, like, birthday stream things that you wanted to do for, like, birthday thingies, I do them today, not tomorrow, because I will not be on all weekend. And I will not be on in weekends in the future, as my new job that I got recently will be weekend-oriented. So, no. Grab the pantry or the parlor. Parlor gives me a better chance at a good item or gems. I think it's 2 gems every time. The other 2 boxes are true. The other 2 boxes are blue, which is a lie. Which means that's a lie. Other 2 boxes are empty. Okay, well, if the other 2 boxes are true, which is untrue if the white box is true, because those are lies, which means those 2 contradict each other's lies, and if their other 2 boxes are empty, that does not necessarily mean you're empty, but it does mean you're telling the truth. Actually, no, you have to have something. It'd be really weird if you not to have something. Glory to the Imperial Core. I missed the Imperial Core. It's now called the Interstellar Core. It's honestly just sad. Billiards room. That seems like fun. Billiards room. So we're starting out with 11. Alright. 5 times 4 is 20. 7 times 4 divided by 14. Probably going to be 2. Then we have 14 minus 2. So divided by 8 is 3. 14, 12, 24. Yeah, 3. I didn't even fully say it. I had to make sure and double check. That was indeed the correct answer. This one, I really like this one because it lets me farm for the funny rooms. It also has a chance to go horribly wrong. It's a nice free room, but I really want to just draft rooms. Got the store. I like drafting rooms because I need to see if I can get those funny rooms. These are me just kind of fucking with the game a little bit, seeing what I can and can't do. I don't want to keep going forward. What do you have for sale? We can grab a salt shaker. I don't think we do, but whenever you need food, that's right. I didn't mean to buy you. I just wanted to know what you did. Sleep. Well, I guess we won't find out yet. It's fine. Hallway. This will give me more options if I pull out the hallway. I can always look around for items. I do not want to use a key on that door just yet. This also gives us a lot of options for what to do. I can waste a key here for lockbox. What's in there? Those car keys. Is that for the car? You get the security room though. There's the garage. That's the car. I'm assuming that that's really convenient, actually, though. Like, really convenient. What is this? The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Way, Small Garage on the south edge of, I think it's N? Prinedale? No. I don't know how to spell in person. The goods are already secure and in the truck, so just unload and get back here before noon. Seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat would want to come in. Tomorrow will likely be payment. Yeah. Already has the payment ready. Okay. Cool. What are you guys doing with the trunk? Upgrade this. Insert into one of the estate terminals to... Oh. Christoph, this is the third time this month that you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for for his. I don't know how to say that. Perhaps this must be accounted for. This is Babbage. A little flashlight. I don't know what that does. There's some puzzles. But we have a lot of keys though now, which means we have a lot of options. I need to get the security room. The observatory would be nice. Just to have. That does block me off a lot if I do that. I don't know what the star thing actually means. We're gonna burn through these keys, though. Wait, was that another hydrate and posture? I need to reload the page because something broke. I shall hydrate and I shall posture. We'll still do that. I have hydrated and I have sat up. You're now sitting vertical with good posture. I need good posture for my job anyway. Ooh, I don't like that. I do want to draft this. I do want to draft that. I don't remember what this one does when we hit 3 though. Oh, that's the slice. Gives me 3 movement. Security. I do want that though. That requires. That's not good either. The chapel's not the worst pick while you don't have money. But only while you don't have money. There's a gem. That's the gem I needed for the security room. We're gonna pull this nook out and hope that it's like the nursery. That's actually great. Nursery grabs a gem, but there's no keys. We still don't have any money, so that's perfect. 2 items. We could grab that, or we can grab the guest bedroom. Grab closet for 2 items. 2 items. Alright, we can redraft a room. While drafting, you made this for new floodplains. I redye. I know that we already saw what that read, but just in case you have only watched this episode, it is for drafting more floodplain. Another key. I still don't know what the antimatter does. We'll find out at some point. For the anti-room. Lockpick. We'll occasionally be able to lockpick some doors. We can insert disc and upgrade a floor plan. What floor plan do I want to upgrade? We've upgraded the courtyard. What does it do now? You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Please select a new floor plan. The courtyard is always... Oh, the courtyard is always left unlocked. Or we can permanently put 2 gems in it and grind out gems. I think I like having places that just... I like when my doors are just simply unlocked, because then I don't have to worry about having more keys. And then having... Can I unlock this again? Card system. Set security level to low, please. Change offline mode to unlocked. Thank you. And that's fine. Okay. Back out. You can only go to the left because I don't have the key card. We do have a lot of things. Let's try to use the lockpick. You don't seem to be able to pick the door to this locked door. Alright, laundry room. Launder currency. That seems pretty funny, but I cannot do that because I do not have gems. Alright, that's the news report. Try to up and around. Can I unlock this? Unlock this door. Aha! I was able to lock this. I think because laboratory would be really fun. However, the breaker box will make it so that I can turn off the breakers, which means that I can turn on the dark room. Here's me turn on the dark room, turn on that, and turn off this. Alright, what's in the other room? However, can't do that. Yeah, all these have gem requirements, so I should probably stop grabbing gems because it is not. Cool. Adds the locker room and sauna. It's craftable. Furnace, you are more likely to draft those. Have the nursery, which I don't actually think we do. Things with that. It's lockpick. Door seems locked. Always good to try the lockpick first. We are able to hit the dining. That's cool, but we still. It's risks a problem. It's okay. What a lovely place. +10 if you have an aquarium in your house, but I do not this time. It's okay. There is a gem. That gem will be very used. Oh no, that's a coin. Each time you collect 3 coins, or an additional 1 coin of interest. I have never seen that item. That is a new item. It looked like a gem from a distance. We are hitting a lot of gemmed doors, though. And that's I have to redraw in order to get to the ante-room, and I don't think we're gonna get to the ante-room, which is unfortunate. So let's grab the free room, and then just try to grind out more rooms, and maybe more things that will help us. Aha! Perfect. Discover less common floor plans when traveling in the library. It'd be nice if I had any gems, but I do not. Are we able to go up? Ooh. That's neat. Alright, records. Total playtime. Cool, longest day about 40 minutes. Average day is about 20 minutes. Steps taken, several. Used turned. Gems used, gold spent. Total stars. Drafted 115 rooms, bedrooms drafted. Oh, so we're getting... We've got all of them so far. Redraft. I have done. I have completed. What's this? The scrapbook. Oh, scrap. Ah! Neat. Ooh. Most avoided floor plan has been the laboratory. Maybe one day we'll draft that room. I might just draft it just because drafting any room is better than drafting no room, but it'll force me into drafting it. Not out of one. Book request. I would like to I would like the drafting strategy. Additional reading. Oh wait, if you more about the specific is an unusual blueprint. And we can't go anywhere, unfortunately, because we picked that room, even though it leads to the observatory, which means we have to run a very long distance before we can actually get to another room. Have, however, cut off a lot of the building, but luckily I ate for 20 additional sims. All the way back, though. We can get this side room in the hallway. And we can try to lockpick it. And it worked. I believe the dark room... I don't want to have a problem with this room, so we're going to leave it. You have 1 key, no gems. No gems is not ideal, but that's okay. go, I think, to the billiards room and, like, take this really weird winding path back. Or if you can upgrade red rooms. You can make red rooms less problematic. Conference room. Whenever this... Oh, right. This is actually really good. One day after crafting this room, I really want the mail room, but I do need to get to that side of the map. Banana. Banana. Why did I salt the banana? Why would you ever salt the banana? Who salts bananas? Why'd you do that? Weird. This counts as 2 bedrooms, but I don't think we have the nurse. Oh, we do have the nursery. I'll grab that then. Might as well. We will get 10. And there are 2 gems. You can start drafting the unusual rooms again. Perfect. Can't really open anything, and we get to see the windowed version of this room now. Nice. Gold. Gold is nice. Gold helps. Ooh. Damn. The wine cellar. Well, only because this gives me +3 gems, but it locks off that entire side of the map. This gives me experimental features. I think we can still I think we have a chance to still draft that room. I also want to just look around the wine cellar. I also didn't want to draft the laboratory, bathroom. I didn't want to draft the bathroom, okay? That, I should have just went with the lab. I should have went with the lab. That's my own fault. All right, we'll go with the mail room then instead. Because I don't think we can go anywhere else. I see nowhere to go, nowhere to be. And now this room should have an item in it next time it is drafted. This is a mail room. Cool. Do we have any useful rooms that I can interact with while I am here? No. Not this time. Unfortunate. Which means I think we have to call it a day. Unless we want to try exploring outside again and see if we can't pick our way through something. I went through there. Did I go down here at all? I don't think I did. I did not. I don't remember going this way. Where does this go? Where am I? What is that? I have a shovel. It's a lot of boards. Are you hiding something, Sinclair? Uncle, are you hiding things from me? Of course you are. You're hiding rooms. Drafted rooms. Other stuff. What the fuck? I don't like it down here. When did this game become a horror game? I don't have any way to light torches nor jump. So that tunnel shall stay the way it is. Anyway, I think that we should call it a day. Call it a day. Reset the day. Go again. Barb, do you like being a guard at my my guard post because you have 3 months? It's a little castle for 3 months. It's a little guard post. Don't worry, there's still couches in there, I promise. Still get a comfy couch just to yourself because I don't think anyone else has it 3 months right now. Well, they might. I don't know. Let's go straight for it. Let's check first. See if there are any gems. If no gems, go. Actually, the reason we start on the sides is because there's less, like, special rooms on the sides. Plus 13. Divided by 2. Divided by 2 divided by 2 is 4. Also, every single one of these has to be divisible by 2. So 16 divided by 2. I guess some of them can be. Anything divided by 2 is going to be that. 4. Did I give the wrong answer? Wait. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 16 divided by 2 is 8. But 8 divided by 2 is 4. Right? Is that 8 divided by 2, so then we divide that by 4? But regardless, no matter what, that's going to be 4. Right? Because 16 plus 16 divided by 2. 16 divided by 2, 8. And then 8 divided by 8 is 1. Ah, because I'm silly. That's why. I wasn't good at math. 23 minus 13 is 10 times 2 is 20. Again, divided by 4 is fine. Going great. Thank you for the follow. I love Onyx. Thank you for the follow. Hope that you're doing great. Back to the game. How's it going? How are you? What's you doing? What you up to? Hope everything's going well. Grab ourselves a gem. Draft the center room just to draft it. We could block off the entrance hall. Or we can make it a circle. Barb stay. Wow, that's a little mean. Barb, are you gonna take that? This guy. That's a little funny though. I don't want to force the way down. Your package has been delivered. I really want to know what the package is. I'm pretty sure that if I do that, I restrict those two, but that's okay. I want to know what packages are. Package. An amateur lockpick. Oh! Oh, we just straight up sent ourselves all of the things that we... Well, some of the things, not all of the things. I'm assuming we send ourselves another package later. We drafted it again just now, but I'm uncertain. But, puzzle time! You're Nautica? Oh my god. Hey, you can't do that. That's against TOS. Stop that. Get rid of that account. Unless you're lying. I'm gonna assume you're lying. That box is not the black box. Black box is true. Black box is empty. It's black box is wait. The black box is black. That's also true. But if you, one of them is lying, right? If you're telling the truth, right? This one's telling the truth, right? And that would mean the black box is empty. However, this just is the truth. The black box is black. That is the truth. There's nothing about that. However, this saying that this is true wouldn't work because that'd make them all true, and one of them has to be a lie. So this is a lie, which makes this a lie, and the black box is not empty. We're smart. We're smart here. We know how to be smart. Thank you for the hydrating posture. I shall shut up and drink water because I can't speak at all. Y'all having fun in chat right now? I got a buzz for eBay. Why the fuck do I have a buzz for eBay? eBay, leave me alone. I did nothing. I don't want any. We have a good number of items right now, so we don't need to be picking up too much. And I need to try not to spend too many of my gems. The hallway would be nice. Just keep going up and down the hallway. As much as I want another star, I don't really care too much. Breaker box. I mean, I guess we have to do this to avoid the chapel. I don't like the chapel. Let's go ahead and grab this again. See if anything's changed. Let's log into the network. What was the login again? It was something like Swan Song? Trying to explain the different puzzles to them. The puzzles are neat. I do like the puzzles. Electronic mail? Right. Wait, how do we get electronic mail again? Ah, in the office. We have to get to the office. Okay, that's right. Remote terminal active. View active terminals. They're currently... Oh, the laboratory has... It is offline. So if we get any of those, we can do funny stuff with them. Also, there are trains. I hope you guys can hear the train. You probably can hear the train. I realize I'm streaming. I should have my fan off. And my window closed. There we go. No more train for you guys. Anyway, we can launder currency or we can get a key. I'm going to grab a key. The more keys, the better. Dining room. If rank 8 ever gets reached, we can do stuff with that. However, I really like the idea of the courtyard. But this is a free room, so we're going to grab the free room. I like trains. I also like trains. Trains are nice. Trains sound nice. However, they're not good for stream, regardless of how much you like trains. Spare room. Spare room, spare draft. I don't want to spend a gem, but I will. I need to save at least 4 gems, though. I think we are going to purchase us some tomato soup. Every red room. I come back to that and get some red room. Or we can just grab a banana. I don't think I will. Not yet. We'll find out. The passageway requires funny shenanigans. Both of these rooms will be unlocked if I actually use the courtyard now. I don't want to see what's this way. Even if we block it off, it's fine. So give us the keys. It requires a gem. This will let us go both ways. This will block it off. Higher. So will this thing. I think we'll grab this. It's fine. I know I'm not supposed to be spending the gems, but I really want to spend the gems. And get 3 keys out of it. Is there more oil? Who keeps using this place? Is oil always there? Am I going insane? I might be going insane. The free room. That's unfortunate. Because now I've blocked off the entire top side of the map. I've just blocked off the entire top side of the map. That's unfortunate because I don't think we ever reached rank 8. I think we are in rank 6. Darn. Wait. Let me also complete all of these lovely little things that you guys make. You can buy gems. You can buy sledgehammer. You can also just buy gem. You can buy 1 gem. Set of gems. One additional gem to my collection of gems. Alright, we do have to walk all the way back, though. So that's unfortunate. We never reached rank 8. Should have done that. I knew I should have got the hallway. Or the west wing. Oh well. Does not matter. It's just a game. And go back to the entrance, though, hopefully. I might run out of steps this run. I'm looking to see if I can get the map. Oh, I wasted a step. I wasted 2 steps. Shoot. Okay. That's it. 18 steps left. Lab. Hey, look at that. Lab. Alright. Where the lab goes. Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Experiment set up. Continue the experiment. I like that experiment. That experiment is neat. Login detect. One moment. God, those dial-up sounds. Forward to the Imperial Core. I will tell you in riddle. We're gonna. Who are you? I will tell you in riddle. Interesting. Okay, so that's how you connect to other terminals. Can we get to the office? Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. That is a lie, because you can remote access it. Terminals. Literally just watch that happen. What's the lab stuff? Wait a minute. Wait. I might not be smart. What do you do? One moment. There's got to be a hint in here. Right? Periodic table of elements. Oh! It's... One moment. How many? One moment. One... Shit. Fuck. Does it start with 3? No, okay. 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 Fuck it. I'm just gonna look up a periodic table of elements. That is 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is element 95. So... Fuck do you do? What? The fact that I can look at this means that it does something. Okay, one moment. So this goes, by the way, almost 95, 1. Fucking 16. Sorry, no. 95, 16, 1. 9, not 91, it's 95, 95, 16, 1, 91. Is that 976? Weird. What a weird puzzle. What is this? What are you? Look. Cockroach means a rat, and a rat is Biz. Or God. Or literally anyone who plays the game while playing cover. But I doubt that it's either of them. It was initially said that it was Nautica, but I don't know. Who's a Legion? Yeah, I think it's Biz. We're gonna go through all these and see if any of them give power. Surely it's not. Nice. I mean, we can always go in order that they appear on the table, right? We can go... But then again, there's 12 of them, so that doesn't make any sense. There's only 10 levers. What? There's only 10 levers. I don't understand. Because... It doesn't make any sense, you know? Also, they're just arguing over silly things. Like, what are... Huh? Like, one moment. Where's the periodic table? Oh. Okay, so we have... Oh, we got rid of those. Okay. Okay, so... In this case, we have P-U-H... Sorry, P-U-S-H. Push? Push what? I took a screenshot of that. We have P-U-S-H. Push the... Wait. No, push 3... Is it supposed to be... Wait, we can spell this out. We can spell this out. I screenshotted the periodic table. One moment. Get me a fucking thing. Wait. Where's a pencil? I need a pencil. Shit. Okay. Push. We're smart, guys. E-U-S-H. Right? U-S-H. S-H. T-H. So I'm assuming that's a different word anyway. T-H-R-E. Fuck, my pencil lead broke. Shit. Had it too long. R-E, so probably another E after that, right? From the 6. Where's 6? 6 is down there. So that's going to be E. That's the end of that word, definitely. But if there's M, I think? Or is that an N? And an N. And push 3 N or 7. Is it a U? 3 up? That's its EU, isn't it? Periodic. Give me closure. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. 6 is, yeah, 6 is EU. So E, U. I need water. EU. And then 7 is PA. PA. Push 3 up. Wait, what? 3 up. 7. 8. 8. 8 is up there. 3. Up. A. O. No, sorry. No. Oh, 3 up. After. I think it's gonna be after. AF. TE. Yep. EE, and then I think 10 is just straight up that one. So it's going to be, yep, R, and after, and then N? N, A, T, after Nat. That's not. For fuck's sake, just let me know. What the fuck? Push 3 up. Oh, that's 9. That literally just 9. 3 up after 9. Okay. Okay. Push 3 up after 9. Thank you. There we go. Alright, I will allow, wait, oh, that expired. How do I allow that message? Automod, well, apparently that got banned for a second, but I'll hydrate and posture. Thank you for the posture and the hydrate. Alright, 3 up after. What the fuck does that mean? Push 3 up after 9. What do you mean by that? Game, what do you mean by that? Is it because it's fucked up? I don't think I can solve this. I don't even think it's on. Okay, well, it is push 3 up after 9. I will write that down properly, because this chicken scratch isn't going to do it. You go lab. Push 3 up after. Okay. I'm gonna actually put this in numbers so I don't lose it. Cool. Anyway, I don't understand. So we're gonna have to come back to that. Interesting puzzle, though. That's annoying. Either chapel or archives. I think I'm gonna chapel. I don't really need coins anymore. Coins would be nice. Not that pressing. I only have 1 green one. That might count as more than 1 green room, so we're gonna ignore that. No, if it was Biru, I'd be terrified. Biru threatened me with giving me money, and I was scared. Oh, this room had coins. I have Gained more coinage, but I ran out of gems. Gems were the important one. That's why gems were the important one. No. We'll grab it anyway. Coupon. Too bad I don't have things to do that. There's the rotunda. Combines inventory items to create. I don't even know what I have for inventory. Not being able to see rooms while drafting is going to be a problem. So we're just going to end the run, and I'm going to see what combining items are. Boy, do I not have more than that? You can't combine the bottom. What's this? Broken lever. Combined with what? I want to keep the broken lever because I feel like we could combine the broken lever with something. Just combining the broken lever with, let's say, a lot of things actually would be helpful. You could probably combine the broken lever with some sort of mechanism, or like a piece of wood if we found it, or anything really that might work. Huh? I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared of what was just said. I see give money in the chat, and I don't think that's necessary, you know? Anyway, there are 7 people here. Just wanted to thank you all for being here again. It is very much appreciated. You're hitting about the hour mark-ish now, so we got either an hour or a few more hours, depending on how long you guys want me to stream tonight. Because I will be streaming tomorrow. Go to the right. I like going to the right. Is fun. No failure. I like math. You guys might not like math, but I like math. Considering I'm a math minor.
But not banned.
Oh, as long as... Right. As long as no one bans you. Thank you for the $1, though. I do appreciate that a lot. So we have 20 minus 18, so 2 times 6 is 12. 11, 10, 20, 4, 5. 10, 4, 8, 4. Shut up and take my money. Thank you for the $10 in bits. I appreciate that so much. I don't know who you are, but you have given me $10. Thank you. I don't know who you actually are, because apparently you're someone cosplaying as someone else. And that's great. Thank you so much. Dropping $10. I appreciate that. Or not even cosplaying. You're a statement towards another person that I know. And it's just really weird, but I'm not going to judge you for it. Give me a gem. I would like it. We walk... I don't know what that means! We walk them down. What do you mean by that? It's not making any sense. I will waste 2 to see if there's an item in here. There is not. Oh, there is. I need those. Thank you for the... I'm going to not math that out. I'm just going to see what it actually said. Thank you for the 50 cents. I also appreciate 50 cents. You could have made a lot of 2 cents jokes. You could have just donated 2 cents and then made a statement. Just would have said, thanks for the 2 cents. It would have been really fun. I love that one. I love that joke. That joke is actually really fun. There's someone donating 2. Gives me a chuckle every time. I had a friend named Rock Tank who would do that when he still had bits. And it was really funny. Every bit is a penny, yeah. So you gave me $10, and that's why I mathed that out. I do want to try and... I need to come back to that room, though. So I need to save this room for when I have gems. So we're going to have to go a different way for now. I need to see. Watch this. What do you mean, watch this? Huh? Fuck am I watching? Why am I scared? Calm down. Calm down. This is unnecessary. Don't need to get too into it. Promise. Yeah, noteworthy. Like, keep a notebook. I don't really want to keep a notebook. Do the parlor. I love the parlor game. The parlor game is really fun. The gems are in the black box. Nothing. The gems are in a box with a statement. Well, here's the problem. Is the gems are in a black box. Sir? So that was $50. I think. Yeah. Sir? Calm down. Thank you for the $50 in bits. I appreciate that significantly. That, I don't know how to talk to you other than say thank you. You're breaking my brain a lot. Guys, calm. Calm, I know that calm just riles you up, but calm. I'm trying to do a puzzle, guys. Please. So, here is the issue. I don't know if a blank statement counts as a lie. Because if both of these are telling the truth, these both could be lying. The blank is just true, right? Is blank just true? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box that only displays false statements. No. No one's right. There's no right here. There's no you're right. You've already earned the gold coin. You don't need to get more coins. There's no need for more coins. Fun fact, if you did not know, every time, the more bits you donate, the higher value the coin badge that you can get. You do not need to do that. I'm not trying to incentivize you to do that. I just spent a lot of time making it. You've donated $60 so far. You don't need more. Thank you. Thank you again. So very much. I don't know how to talk to you, though. I'm not trying to get money. I'm trying to stop you from giving me money. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements, one which will always display false statements. So one of them has to be true, and one of them has to be false. However, these are contradictory. Let's figure out how they're contradictory. Is if the gems are in the black box, and the black box says that the gems are in a box with a statement, black box has a statement. But that would make them both true, and that means that we don't have a false statement in play. We do not have a false statement in play. The gems are in the black box. If this one is false, that means the gems would have to be in a box with a statement. If that would make them both. This is like this. Fuck my life. Okay. A moment. You're lying. Because, hear me out. This one also has a statement, right? If this one is true, then this one is allowed to be false. So this one is false. That one is true. So this one has the gems. I couldn't explain to you how I'm right. This one was lying. Essentially, this one was lying. Because if this one was true, then this one would have to alt, and this one is true, then we are certain that it would be in the black box. However, because there's no false statement, it means one of them has to be false. So if we play this from this one being false, this one would have to be true. And if this one is true, then you read the one on this one and it says, like, if the blue box is true, that they're in the black box, you read the gems are in the box, or in a box with a statement.
Craigasm 1 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 Craigasm 1.
Thank you for the $5 and 50 cents in bits, as well as Craigasm 1 over and over. Thank you. That was very interesting, and I hope you were happy. I have to say thank you. Thank you. I have to say thank you because you're gifting. Like, I could say fuck off, but that's mean. Why would I do that? I didn't ask for anything. The gems are in the box with a statement. That would make both statements true if that statement is true. Which means that statement has to be false, and this one is true. Because that one has to be true. Because the other one doesn't have a statement, so there's nothing I can do with that. It's weird. It's weird times. Weird stuff going on there. I thrive off insults. No, I think it's just if I think in any way, it's just problems. And I'm gonna think. I know you thrive off insults. I understand that. But I need to appreciate people for gifts. As gifts should be appreciated. Ooh, that's really cool. Alright. Well, I want to go here. Keep going forward. If I knew who you were, I wouldn't. You know? I don't know who you are. You could be Biru. You could be Nautica. You could be... Somehow, you could be Alpha, who would penny pinches because he has to for his life. You could be... There's an off chance you could be Rose. There's a lot of people you could be. What the fuck is a rumpus? Wait. Where am I? What are you? What do you do? Tell me my fortune, weird bearded man. In a cage? Box? Cage? Ah!
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sight
What the
of the
fuck?
coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me
I don't know, Biz. I don't know who it
the
is.
image is becoming clear.
What is going on?
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something.
This game got a lot deeper than I thought it.
Something he was told he would not find.
Chief, that doesn't narrow it down. Do you know how many people go to tag
I
training,
see.
Fizz? So
That
many.
cat hide.
Do you know how many people echo chamber when that's said? So many.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
Anyway, this is really
I
deep
see
for a cutscene.
a door marked by a rogue moon.
So I need to get the rogue moon.
A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching
I think the
for,
silver
yet
key will
not
open
find.
it, but I don't know. Wait, is this not about the antimatter?
Beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen
Crescent.
by the great Alazara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Nelson him. That still didn't narrow it down. All you did was eliminate one person. God, that was really deep. All I got out of that was a hint of a crescent. Just a little camera. Well, the people that I've interacted with recently in SW is Beeroo and Nuzzles. That's it. That's all I got. Oh, you take my snipe. It's just Beeroo. Beeroo, why have you given me so much money? Stop it. Get some help. You don't need to do this to me. The game isn't a horror game. This isn't a horror game. This doesn't look like a horror game. This is a lovely little puzzle game. That wasn't scary. It was just a little concerning. Just a wee bit concerning. Fuck, I have to go to the drawing room. No! No more! No more! Stop it. Don't... This isn't... Yeah, I'm grateful, but I don't want anyone to keep spending on me. No, don't join... Do you understand how far ahead you are, Fire Tiger? That's 1,000. One moment. So that's 1,000. That's wait a fucking second. Let me math that out. Those are dollars. Those are hundreds of dollars. Or sorry, tens of dollars. That's hundreds of dollars. That's 1,400. That's 1,400. Biz, you missed me taking more hot sauce recently, if you haven't seen that already. Last time I played this game, I had to do hot sauce. It was awful. I hated it. That does not necessarily lock us out of that area, so I should grab 2 items. But, more for me. Library. Actually, the library is really nice. And it means that I can keep going. You can go back and watch them. The next one cycles on the next time we hit 500, which I believe, because of you, is now 470 away. Let me check accounting. Let me open up accounting. Because if I math in Barb's 125 that he gave already, and your actually no, we're actually pretty close. In 70, so we're at, just say 200. We're 300 away. Yeah, we're 300 away from more hot sauce. And I really don't want to do hot sauce twice in 1 week. That sounds awful. That sounds absolutely abysmal. Fuck. Give his rent money, people. Don't give me my rent money right now. Thank you. Appreciate it. I don't need rent money right now. I have rent money for next month. We're good. You guys are amazing. We're pretty good. We're stuck on next month. Next month is great. If I keep complimenting you, do you not get enough compliments in your life, Beeroo? Are you not appreciated enough? Honestly, you're great at Halo. You do real good. I like when I play next to you in the game Because I'm confident in your ability to clean up my mistakes. And when you give those callouts, it's just really good. Really wonderful and amazing teamwork. Anyway, I fucked up and I don't give a shit. We're good. I am going to be antagonistic in a positive way. That's it, I'm leaving. You were going to leave anyway. Once it got boring enough. And then Alpha was going to drag you back. You were leaving anyway and then drag it back. It's okay. I'm going to keep complimenting you. If I can compliment someone out of a group, that's really funny. Can't stand being appreciated. It's crazy. Crazy work. Great teammate, though. Genuinely a great teammate. I like running around next to people that know how to actually be a team. But yeah, thank you for all of your donations and all the donations I have today. Having fun gaming. See you on the battlefield where we spill blood for your nice comments. No, I love complimenting people. Like, I don't know if I think you were there, right? Were you there when we had that raid and I complimented both teams because playing with both sides just felt great? The amount of like teamwork people had during that raid was blissful. I loved every minute of that raid. I hate that map, but you guys made that raid amazing. Perfect. The box next to this one contains gems. That makes the way. Wait, both boxes next to this one contain gems. That doesn't make any sense. That's a lie. Box next to this one is true, so it's the white box. Because those two are lying. Only one of them can have gems. No, next time insult me. Good night. Good night, Biru. Hope that you sleep well, even though you told me to insult you, which I won't. Can't do that. Can't insult you. It's not built into me right now. Not on stream. I'll insult you in... looking for a locked door. Potentially. House experiment feature. Nice. The 2 items is also. Patios. Only have 1. So, patio is not the worst thing to pick because we might get closed. And this is the one that lets you know about the shop. Because you can potentially dig things up in the green room. Can I cook? No. I wouldn't let me cook anywhere. This is unfortunate because I have the silver key now. We do have an entrance hall door that I can open, but it's not going to be the same because none of the doors are going to be openable. Darn. Well, that's fun. I have actual keys for the silver key room. I was hoping that put me on the other side of that. Alright, we have one more door that we can open, I suppose. The last one of these. Well, that was an uneventful day. Didn't even make it past rank 6. That's my own fault, though. I should have clocked in the silver key. That silver key is really valuable. I really want it. We made it a charming cottage this time. Not really a manor, huh? Yeah, I haven't got anything for the outside yet. I did look up one thing. I looked up how many days I'm allowed to have. And the amount of days you're allowed to have isn't a lot. Like, there's no limit to billiards. Math time. 8. 25 plus 3. Wait. It's too many. Oh, sorry, 2. Duh. That's just 20. Minus 317. That can't go over that. I'm doing something wrong here. 5. So minus 3 total, which will make this be 2. Times 2 is 4. Times 3 is 12. 20 times 20 divided by 20. 20. You guys didn't know. Just kinda is. Very silly puzzle that was. So we have 3 keys. Grab this note. Put it on a closet. Oh, it's the shovel. That's a sledgehammer. Shatter padlocks, unlock trunks. So all locked trunks are now just openable without keys. I do want the free room car keys. If I ever find the garage can only be put on the other side of the map, though. It can only be put on the edges, so you can only find it on the edges. This one lets me go forward. That one lets me go that way. I don't want to use a gem. So let's go forward. This is the parlor. really want to do that. Could grab another star. I think I'm going to go for the parlor. I like these little puzzles. The gems are not in the white box or the blue box. The gems are in both. Well, that's false. The gems are in both. Okay. They're not in the white box or the blue box, which just means they're in your box. They're not in the blue box or the white box. They're in the black box. That one was a boring puzzle. That was just a sadly boring puzzle. I'm glad that this isn't limiting, because I'd be really sad. I like this game as a story game, which is what it is. If it wasn't a story game, I would just be really sad. Pantry is confirmed. Ooh, I want more steps. I need more steps. The first time ever going through the pantry, every time is a free. Courtyard. I like the courtyard because then I can have two ways. And oh, and dirt, and coins, and dirt mound, and coins. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully a blocked off one. Guess what? There's an item in here. Perfect. Drawing room. Be a nice addition. Then I can grab some nice stuff. What I'm going to try to do is get away forward first. East Wing Hall. Nice. Now I have a confirmed way forward. And we can draft backwards. Try to grab just a random room. Storeroom. Perfect. Wonderful. Alright, we have a pretty large amount of rooms this time, which is nice. That's not what we had last time. Corridor. Corridor's good, but I don't really... I mean, I do have a way forward if I do that. Always just keep drafting. Huh? It's 4-way as well. Interesting. It is a 4-way though. There's a second pantry now. Which is means I get a technically a free walkthrough on that room in the second corridor. But that does lock me out of that if I do that. I'm gonna get locked out of it anyway. I might as well give myself problems. That's great. Let's lower that security. Lower those security doors. Do I have the security card? No, not this one. Passageway would be nice. Weight room would not be a good decision. So we're gonna have to pick the passageway. I've never actually grabbed the passageway. Isn't this the room of mirrors? Why is it locked off? Why is the room of mirrors blocked? Was it a one-way? No. Weird. I think it was a one. Oh, because I was looking the wrong way. How do we get in there? We could go back around and get there. Can't get through there. We can go around. We can't go around. So let's go check out what button we can press now. Hmm. Go back to this way. I did make a very winding, twisting path, didn't I? Be a waste of a hallway. So we'll grab the spare room. The second parlor is nice. However, the den proved to be better. Simply storeroom. Be an additional. We are running low on steps though here. Nope. We'll end a run. So we have to kitchen. And we have enough money to buy food. Club sandwich plus that. That is pretty sweet. And I have no red rooms, so there's no point in buying that. Banana would help. Let's grab some steps. Billiards room would be an end of that. So we have to grab the west wing. We have to grab the chapel. Otherwise we end again. We lose money. Nope. Or I can closet. Closet would be better. Potential. This will not give me a way forward. The closet will give me items. I don't have. We could end up with a run ender if I don't get the security guard. Garage, super helpful, but corridor is the only choice that I can make. We can now pick up the note. You have to continue the run. Billiards room is also a run ender if it does not have the security card. So this does give me the best chance of continuing. Four plus bullseye is not. What does the bullseye mean? I don't remember what the bullseye score is. I need to figure out what the... I'm going to reverse engineer this answer real quick. Okay, so... What? Huh? What does the bullseye mean? 3... Okay. Does it just mean do the previous plus the previous answer? No. Okay. Let's square it. Because 3 squared is not... Oh, it is! It's squared! 3 squared is 9. Okay, so 4 squared is 16 minus 10 is 6. We're smart. We're smart-ish. Kinda. A little bit. Not a lot bit. A little bit. Breaker box. That actually moves us forward. Breaker box is actually what we needed. Ironic. Cool. We're gonna waste a lot of movement getting back there, but and our last coin. But at least we will be still going. I think we're gonna run out of steps. Was a free room. But at least we are able to continue. Open the security door. Grab another parlor. Parlor could give us some fun stuff. This will let us go down. Grab a parlor. They're like puzzles. The other 2 statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. Well, here's the problem. They do have identical. They do not have the same word. But if they're both empty, then you would be, I mean, you're literally telling the truth. The other 2 statements have identical wording. They literally are the same statement minus 1 word. So you're the truth. However, if this box and the blue box are both empty, and this box and the white box are both empty, and they're true, then they'd be empty. But if they're false, they'd be full. But only one box has the prize. So I don't think I'm going to get this one. I don't think I'm going to get this parlor game. The 2 statements of identical word. The other 2 statements do have it. Identical does not mean the exact same, right? Here's the problem. If they're both true, I mean, the black box has gems in it. However, if they're both, yeah, and then if they're both false, then one of them would have money. But black box is a literal true statement. So do they both have gems? I'm confused. Chat, what do you think? Only one box. Okay, wait. Only one box has a prize within. Other two are always empty. If they're always empty, this box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. But if you're both empty, then black would have the gems. However, if you're both lying, or if only one of you is lying. No, because if one of you is lying, you're both lying. If one of you is true, you're both true. But if one of you is lying, you're both lying, and only one of you can have the reward. It's the black box. It's just the black box. It's the black box. Stop overthinking. It's the black box. Stop overthinking. So that means you're lying, though. Are they not identical? Is it because they're... It's weird. It's a weird situation. It's dumb. I don't like it. It's silly. This keeps me moving forward, so we're gonna have to go with it. The other one gave 10, but it also doesn't keep me moving. Does that spend steps? It's not. Okay, cool. Steps are only spent. Alright. Well, here is the now issue. Is that I no longer have doors to go through. If I do that. So let's check in an item. We check in a bunch of items. Or only one. Okay. Car keys. Oh, I should have done that. I should have done the garage. Because I had the car keys. I want the car keys back, please. I would like the car keys back at some point. Thank you. I should probably call it a day in game. Yeah. We tried really hard that day to get things, and we couldn't. It's okay. Perplexing manner this time. We also got a lot of duplicate rooms. We had 3 new rooms, including the duplicate room and the mirror. The mirror was really fun. I liked the mirror. I am struggling on figuring out how to progress this game. I have no idea how fast this game's supposed to go by either. And like, do window G, right? Does this game even have achievements in it? It does. Win 45. There's a bunch of achievements in this game. Cool. We will not 100% this game. Don't think I want to do that. It's a good free room, but I want to start at the edge. No, I don't. I want to start in the middle. The middle gives me more opportunity to grow. Also, this is just a free room. You walk in and out of this room as many times as you want. Billiards room. Start strong by doing more math, guys. Okay, square 9. 16 minus 10, 6. 9, 8 divided by 2. car keys would be nice. But I also can make the front area just very connected. I have no guarantee to get to that corner otherwise. I would like to make the area connected. Damn, that walk-in closet has a lot of items. Storeroom has a bunch of items too, so it's okay. Or pantry and go up the side of the building. This cast is a free room only once. The parlor. I think I'm gonna go with this. As much as I like the parlor games, the parlor game is really fun. I don't want it. Ooh. First time you enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5. I can go gain 5 steps if I wanted to go to the bedroom real quick. Is it worth doing? Let's see. 1, 2. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Would gain 2 steps. So we can go down to 42. Up. Plus 2. It's the first time entering the bedroom with the sleep mask. 48. 47. 46. 5. And we gained 2. So that was a net positive. That's fucked up. The only way forward is to spend money. 8 red rooms. Passageway is nice. Music corridor always unlocked. Parlor. New parlor games. Turning that way is not the worst idea. I thought it was the worst. Gems are in the box. False statement. 2 of these statements are false. All 3 statements are false. That's literally not possible. Though, here's the weird thing. Here's the thing. Is if all 3 statements are false, that's not possible. You are false because of that. 2 statements are false. If you were true, then this one would have to be false. Where the gems are in the box with the false statement. Alright. Good night, Barbados. Hope you sleep well. Gems are in the box with the false statement. Okay. Which means it would have to be in this one. Or this one. Which is a 50-50. Not really easily determined. However, that's the best case scenario. Is both of these are just false, and it's in the white box accordingly. However, if for some reason this one was false, it would make itself true by accident, because that one has to be false. And if this one's false, it's true. So we are working with 2 false statements. However, if this one's false, it means it's in the one with the true statement. It would have to be in the white box. Right? You'd have to... Yeah, there's 2 false statements, and those ones are false because it's in you. One of these times it's not going to open up with gems, and I'm going to cry. I literally have to use the passageway, which is these are no. All of these are problems. Actually, wait. The archives. Ooh, yeah, that's not archives. That's just off the passageway. Just off that. Ugh. I don't like that. The furnace is not ideal either. Well, that's a very short-lived run. At least I get to see the furnace. That's great. Why do some of these rooms have this on them? Why does this have an air duct? Does this connect to something? Weird. I wonder what that connects to. Very curious. Okay, we are getting close to the end of stream unless people want me to continue. It has been really fun though. I think we'll get one more run in. Man, this is such a fascinating game. I will be able to stream more though soon, by the way. I'll be able to commit to streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and every other Thursday now. Because of my new work schedule only being 3 days. So, that'll be nice. Parlor. Gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Only one box is true. That's false. Because that's true. And if that's true... Here's the thing. This was true, right? If this was true, it'd be the only one that's true. Which means that this would be false, but this one's literally stating the rules of the game. Which means that's false, which means 2 of these boxes are true, which means the boxes it's in the white box. That one, pretty simple, pretty easy. Real good one to just easily, hey, it's in the white box. Cool, it's in the white box, it's the white box. Every time I open that box, I get scared. Yeah. If I have to go left, and do billiards. 15. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 11, 10, 25. 12. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. No, that's not right, is it? 4. 1 to... What? Wait a minute. 12. Minus 11. Sorry, not times. 1 times things are other things. I'm stupid. 1 times 4 is 4 times 2 is 8. Divided by 4 is 2. Right? Yeah. God, that was awful. That was not my best performance with math. I'm just getting into the rhythm of just trying to pick rooms that will make sense. Oh, no, there's a Sleghammer. You like Sleghammer. Water's nice. Wait a minute, please. On the road again. I can do this. Oh, I can't. Wait. Craft? Craft? No run. I like. Luckily, I only have to craft once. But I also just don't have to. Just keep going. Well, if I am gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this. But I get the car keys back. Rewind. We can't draft that room anyway. I made a mistake. I've wasted a step. What a shamble. Wasted a singular step. Thank you. Silver key. I want to use that item. I want to use that item on a locked door. I need to use that item on a locked door. So I need to get a locked door. Okay. We need to get a locked door. The likelihood of getting a locked door is very low. This gets 8 coins. So use our gem on it. It's fine. Ideal, but it's fine. We also have a new item. The deposit box. Interest. What do you have for me now, sir? Is it the same cutscene? I bet it's the same cutscene.
And, as it was foretold,
It's the same cutscene.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face
Yep.
with the great
So you say this,
Alfara.
but like, then do you say the exact same thing?
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Oh, it's a different one.
The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands.
Letter 8.
8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Interesting.
Just like the art hanging on the walls letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Al-Zara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Cool. That was interesting. Storeroom. That's a painting. There's a lot of painting, but that's not hanging on a wall. Wait. Darn it! I was hoping it was one of the stupid fish. I was praying. Fishy. You need to go forward. That's all that I have left. Okay. Losing half my movement at this stage isn't that bad. Not great though. Lock doors. Great Hall has 7 locked doors. That's the room that I wanted. Oh no, I should have opened it. No. No. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd have to get there on that. Oh, that's not great. That's an upgrade disc. Where's security? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I can't get another lever to open up. So I need let's be very clear. I needed this side to be open. How many rooms can I go to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I literally only have enough to get to security. If I don't go to security, I can't upgrade a room. So I guess we're gonna have to upgrade rooms. We need to get the Great Hall. The Great Hall has levers to get to the anteroom. Okay. That is good to know. Or the antechamber. But I don't have a key for that door. I don't have a key for the moon. I don't have a key for the moon. Oh wait, this is the laboratory. I'm silly. Wait, no, wait. Log into network. no, it literally just says insert disk. Literally just says insert disk. It's just, it reads it right there. It says do the thing. Okay, the Nook being upgraded is actually pretty solid. The Nook's already good. But you will always draw the library while drafting this one. That's actually really good. Yeah, we're gonna grab the reading Nook because then I can get the library, and then the library can get me really special rooms. That's actually really cool. Okay, well, we ran out of energy. We must call it a day. One more. I have 8 minutes till 10 o'clock. So I want to see if we can get the Nook comboed into a library real quick. It's just a fascinating game. Like, it's not... It's really neat. I haven't got impatient with it yet, which is good. Like, every time I'm about to get impatient, it literally, like, gives me an out, which is really cool. Special rooms. Green rooms no longer cost anything to craft. That's nice. Can't do that because I don't have a gem, but 4 items. Paris might have actually anything on it. That's a taunt and a half. That's rude. Are there only 7? Because that'd be a B. Another. Wait, are all the names in here start with B? No, because it's a safety pin. Okay. That theory's out the window already. Just put a closet right in the front. Really funny. No. We'll do spare room. Last run, though. Last run. I swear. Where's easy? Last run. And the hallway keeps me going forward, but it's not really worth much right now. So I can just go around. If I do this, though... Grab this just for security, literally. I know pun. I know there was a pun. I didn't mean for a pun, but a pun did happen. This is a good one. It means that I can do some shenanigans. No item after this stuff. Greater chance of finding money and keys. Parlor. Parlor's pretty solid. We could have free room when trying to get back through the main place, but I want parlor games. Parlor games are fun. Alright. Containing the letter U. Blue box is true, and the gems are in the box with a statement containing the letter B. Well, here's the problem, right? Is blue has both. Wait. This is just false and both of these are true. Because if both of these are true, it's in this box. Both of those boxes are pointing to the white box having the... Yeah, because this has a B and a U. So both of those are true. No! Box wasn't done. Right, but that would make all three of them true. Yeah. They literally all had U's. Right? Well, no. It had the B. If that was true and that was true, that would make this false and be the black box. Fuck. That's the first time I've messed that up. That makes me a little sad, but that's okay. Yeah, we can do that. We have a reroll now. I just wasted some steps. Whoops. My bad. Well, I'm not perfect at puzzles. I never claimed to be. It's a free room. I really want to know what's in there. I know it's a waste of a key. Those 3 gems. I don't even know what that actually means. I'm gonna walk back to the security room for a second. I want to turn off all the security doors. Oh, but I could turn security level to high now, and all the doors will just be unlocked instead. So now we'll have a lot of security doors, and they'll just be unlocked doors instead of doors I have to use keys on. Good night. Good night, Fire Tiger, and I will fix that now. I assure you. Anna. 1. 18 minus 13 is 5 times 2 is 10. Wait. Oh, 6. My bad. 5 times 3 is 50. No. 1 moment. 6 minus 1 times... Wait. Oh, it's 3. Oh, the number's 3. Whoops. 2 times 2 times 10 is 40 divided by 2. Hey, thing. That ends the run. This one continues the run, but I don't like that. Lose money. don't want to lose money, though. Whatever. It's fine. I guess I'll lose some money. It does give me 2 rooms, though. Well, it gives me 1 room now. Potentially. Keys for sale. You'll have the silver key in there. Might as well check. Damn. I wonder if this has the special key on it. The garage would have so many keys. However, I have to laboratory. Stuff can be on the floor. Literally, the gym is the only way forward. There's money on the ground. Has there always been this much stuff around? Or is this just more likely to find more items and that's what's going on? That's enough to get the special key. Oh. Huh. Put it in the aquarium. I'm not going to unlock that door right now. What I am going to do, though, is go see if I can't get a special key. And if... Boiler room is not currently in the house. That should give enough steps to finish off the attempted thing that I'm going to try to do, which is go back to the locksmith and buy a special key. See if I can't buy the one key. Please give me silver key. What the fuck? Wait, what happens if I... Wait. Wait. Wait a minute. What hap- What happens if I do this key with the aquarium? But I thought it was every color. Weird. Okay. I'll accept this for now. Don't like that, but I will accept it. I don't have a way forward, do I? No. It does not matter. Wine cellar will block me off. That really just fucked up everything. Oops. Well, let's check something in, I suppose. Honestly, the key card would be helpful. That and wait. The keycard will give me access to the special locked doors in the case that I don't have security. If I put the metal detector in there, I will be more likely to find keys and money throughout a run. Car keys are just car keys. It's counted a permanent key for all of those doors, though. The metal detector. Okay. Right. Well, I don't think I have any additional rooms. With that, I have to call it a day. Pretty sure this room is locked, right? Yep. I don't think I can make it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can make it outside. We can go and check something. I think. Maybe. I don't know. And now we're in the outdoors. Soon. I wonder if there's actually anything out. I like that we can run outside. It still doesn't let me go anywhere. Because I don't have a key. Did I not bring a key out here so it won't let me through? I wonder what happens if I bring a key out there. I never actually came out here with a key. I have no idea. Well, we'll be calling it a moment. Just checking something. Also, simply because I will just brute force this, we're going to bypass this one. I will sit here and brute force it if I don't look it up. I am not going to find it. I will eventually find it in the game. But I don't think anyone wants to sit here and watch me count to 1, 10, 100,000 to 10,000. So no one wants that. No one wants to watch me do that. So that's why we're just gonna open it. I'm sure there's a way to find it. Like, I'm almost certain that there is a way to find it. But I want everyone to know that I was going to count to 10,000. When I first came on this estate, in the capacity of a new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result, this improvidence. Oh, the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe would have been avoided with a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous grounds. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much of it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Duties I yes for conservation and oversight of Mount Holmes and clearing grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard entrance and drive east yard orchard near the into the west grounds of the library since husband's death. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, if none self-ignorance. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep, like groundskeeping. The majority of these I discover are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, the patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and the secret garden all fall within this category. Screenshot that. Save it. Under my old blueprints. Save. Go to blueprints. I'm gonna name this Edge Green Rooms. The soil survey. So if you, I'm assuming if you put then if you draft the green rooms on the edge of the map in any of those spots other than that spot, you'll end up with better items. So one of the first tasks I undertook in groundskeeper was conducting a survey of various plots of soil underneath each slot on both east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear the inconvenience of such an undertaking produced no way worth actual data, especially considering the rooms would benefit from things. To quantify soil quality, I have crops and maximize the constant my yields. Survey ended up taking 2 weeks to significantly reach higher ranks. The project was well worth the effort. I suspected the room positions have a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens, and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse, or in a greenhouse. Cool. So let's soil survey. Save the soil survey. I'm going to also greenhouse is what is mostly affected by this. Add a new folder. Call it green rooms. Is exactly one green room that I have made though that goes in the middle, and it's the upgraded green room. You're actually doing a bit of investigative work. Smudge spots. Use your road baron made a long open decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical installation systems. Outside, built by powered by gas. Not limited to moisture, smudge spots. Smudge pots. Okay. For a few months of idleness, West specifically, I would like to replace the old statue of Oridna. Oridna. Currently in the cloister, with a much more appropriate angel. Rhina. After all, this should be greenery of not only governed by paragon of gardening. Though amused, I do not think and as seriously though she did agree in this pontific raven I think it's pontificate on the subject for a better part of our meeting yesterday. She wondered why I avoid tending with you till I've forgotten how to access the inner Garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe my best rendition. Oh, to move the chapel one there. So these little guys have little things to stop them from ending up a problem. Okay. In game, I'm going to call this day. Have unlocked a new section of the outside, which is cool. Permanent additions. Apple Orchard. Nice. It was fun. Thank you for everyone that came through. Thank you for all of the support that was given. Honestly, it means a lot when people donate, even pennies, because like you didn't have to hand me those pennies. Sure, you don't need pennies, but like you didn't have to hand me them. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone that comes through and watches my streams and participates in any capacity, whether it's just watching or well. I hope everyone has a great night, a afternoon, whatever time it may be for you. And we'll be back not Monday, probably Wednesday. Hopefully Wednesday. If I'm not training. With that, bye.